As you can see, we're in Dagenham, the RM postcode. What you can see behind me right now is Dagenham Ford. It used to be the main plant for Ford in Dagenham. Back in the 50s, it was very popular till they closed it down recently in 2010. A lot of jobs are lost in this area. This was a big place for Dagenham, for the infrastructure, for the jobs. It's brought a lot of unemployment in the area, but now, as you can see, they're demolishing everything and taking it all down for a new project that's going to bring 800 new homes. And there's already a new building here. As you can see, it's called the Hope Cement. It's a business like this are going to be deployed around here. The big acres. As you can see, we've got DPD there. We've got the C2C, the Dagenham Dock. It's a nice industrial area, but it was failing because Ford was not doing its justice here, and as the jobs are lost, we can see a new development now.
As you can see, here are the newly developed apartments that we have here in the area of Dagenham, which is so contrasting to the properties that we have on this side. You can see the real development, you know, the money that the council has sort of put into these sort of houses, and you can see the real sort of condition that is poor that you classify it as that they're living in over here. So, I mean, the people that are living there, when they wake up every single time in their lives, the way they're living, and then when they look out their windows, they see that sort of thing. And when they look out their windows, they see that sort of thing. So they must feel segregated in the communities. They are separated due to their wealth, due to their income, and they shouldn't be like that, especially in an area like Dagenham. But, I mean, this is something that is all across East London, and you don't find these sort of things in other areas of London, such as Central London or West London. So this is just an example of how deprived you can say East London is.
I'm here with Timothy Odelapo.
Yeah.
So Timothy, you're a young black male living in Dagenham.
Yep.
Can you tell me of your experiences living in the RM10 code?
Well, it's been a nice experience. Been fun. I've been schooling here, secondary school. I'm now in college. Everything's good. There's nothing to complain about, to be honest.
And would you mind to elaborate on what school did you attend, Timothy?
I attended Dagenham Park. Yeah, my college is not here at the moment. It's in Walthamstow.
And Timothy, as a young black male growing up in Dagenham, have you experienced any? People say growing up in a town where there's a lot of high crime rate, you get stopped by police. We're outside a police station right now.
Yeah.
Funny coincidence.
Yeah.
Why would you say you've experienced a lot of stop and search with police?
Not really, surprisingly, but have been noticing some looks from the white neighbours that have been a little bit off. But that's it, to be honest. No stops and search.
What living in Dagenham for your 18 years of life, what would you say Dagenham is improving? Do you think there's a high crime rate in Dagenham, or you don't see a lot of crime in Dagenham? But do you feel like we need to improve as a whole community and come together?
Yeah, I think we need to improve as a whole community. The crime rates have been going up ever since. So that shows that there's no progress with security, and we really need to work on the security of Dagenham.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of stabbings and shootings around the area. What would be your input? What would you tell the current MP, John Cruddas, who wants to be re-elected on Thursday? What would your message be to him?
My message will reach him that he should focus more on the youths, not more about winning the votes of the adults or the society, but he should focus on doing something for the youths, like youth empowerment programs where they can realize there's more to life than on the streets. You should focus more about taking care of the youth and the community. That's
and
what I think, to be honest.
As you can see, if we come round here, if my cameraman comes around here, this used to be a medical facility where they used to produce medicine. But now they demolished that, as we saw previously in a different scene where we showed you Dagenham Ford being demolished because they want to build new houses. The project that they started here, they built a new college. It's called Elitech Engineering School. Would you say you, as an individual, as someone who wants to better themselves in the future, to get education, would you have joined Elitech? And do you feel like it's a good addition to Dagenham and the borough of Buckingham and Dagenham?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know much about that college, but since it's not very exactly popular, I wouldn't exactly want to go there. But I think it's a good idea that they're starting up new colleges around, which is making our youths more known to education, which will hopefully enlighten them to see that there's more life beyond the streets.
And on the subject of talking about youths needing enlightenment to not join gangs, not sell drugs, how would we go about that?
I would say by getting them to realize that the community they live in, they don't own it. They don't decide what the weather's like. They don't decide who wins or who loses. They need to know that and see that they were born here, they lived here by luck or by opportunity. That many other kids in Africa, third world countries, that will wish to be here, and they don't have that chance. So they need to understand that them being in a country like this is lucky and they're fortunate, and they should make use of it to better their lives and the lives of others.
Do you have experiences of being in another country?
Yeah, I do. Nigeria.
And as you've seen currently in the news, we've had terror attacks. People who are claiming that they're part of Islam. We know Islam's a lot about peace, but we've been seeing people saying almost like they're doing it for Islam, but they're called extremists. They're saying they're doing this for jihad. As you know, me and you both went to the same school. We learned about jihad. Jihad does not tell Islamists to kill themselves and become mortals and martyrs. Do you feel, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it happened in our borough. They're making arrests in Barking and arrests in Dagenham. We almost thought that there was a lot of community cohesion in the community we live in, but do you feel as in we need to bring out the community and make more events for different religions, different ethnicities, and different races?
Yeah, I think there's so many misconceptions or false beliefs about religions, and I think if we have events about religions, like Religions Day, maybe a Muslim Day or Islam Day, and we actually go over what each religion constitutes, like what is it about, what's the principles of each religion, I think people actually understand what each religion enforces and why we should practice them and follow them. So I do encourage event programs about religions should be done in the community we live in.
Thank you very much, Timothy, for your input. I'm Colin Zendikaya.
I'm Timothy Oladipo.
Hi, so we're in Canning Town today. I'm obviously joined by Nana Adoma. This is for the media project. We just conducted a quick interview with Community Links. He spoke to us about the financial crisis, the housing crisis here in Newham, Canning Town. It seems that Community Links are doing a great job, obviously, and they're doing a very great job for the community, and it's great to see that the government is still caring for the people that are still here, whether they're on benefits or whether they have a low source of income. They're still here, and they're still helping the poor, the wealthy, wherever it may be. We're just going to browse around Canning Town today, just show you the new apartments, the old apartments, and try to speak to a lot of people, because obviously that's what we sort of have to do. So yeah, it's going to be a good journey. I'm already loving this community. Everyone's just supporting us. Members of the public, they're really nice people. So yeah, we're gonna explore the city, explore the businesses here, the root of the people and what they do, and how the government should invest in this area. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Okay, so hello, my name is Nana Doma, and today we're outside of Anchor House in Canning Town. So pretty much what Anchor House is, it takes people that are homeless, and like they give them a place of shelter, and at the same time it teaches them so like different skills, like some IT skills, maths, English, science, the basic, GCSE level stuff. And then what they do is they'll help them to get like jobs in society so that they can help provide for themselves. So yeah, it's funded by a lot of different people, and it really helps to pick people that are struggling back up and show them that there is more to life, and it kind of helps keep people off doing like gang stuff. So they're helping people and the society at the same time, so that there is less crime for people who may need to do criminal activities to get money.
So we are in London City Airport, which is located in Beckton, and you can also say North Woolwich, which is right next to the UEL Docklands campus. Nice educational university right there. Obviously, we can see a lot of planes coming in and out. It seems as if this is a very touristic place, as there seems to be a lot of people travelling in and out. And it's also an industrial place, as we have Galleons Reach Shopping Mall, which is not too far from here. So a lot of people come here for various reasons, whether it is to shop, whether it is to come on a little 2 weeks a week holiday. There's a lot of things to do in this city, whether it be studying as well. We've got a UEL Docklands campus in such a beautiful place for the beautiful scenery, and there's a lot of people just studying here, living in campus, and a lot of people come from all various parts of the world just to study here. So it's crazy. It kind of makes us think, where that question that I asked myself, where is one successful based on where they're from, and it's determined by where they're from, the location. And it just shows that whether you may classify East London as a deprived area or not, there's a lot of people studying here, there's a lot of people that are here. It's another plane that's taking off. Yeah, it's crazy. So there's a lot of people that are travelling in and out of this area that's labelled as being deprived. And there's a lot of things that people don't see, which we see and which we experience. So it's kind of crazy coming to this beautiful scenery and witnessing all of this. Seeing the industrial perspective of things in this area. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and we should be travelling to other areas around East London. This is North Woolwich, Beckton, London City Airport, near UEL Docklands campus. Thank you very much. Beautiful.
Did you see what? Did you see what yeah, yeah. Did you see what yeah. Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white one. I'm just a hoodlum, I came in my bones, some niggas wanna try something. Did you see
And
what
now,
I done?
this right here is Stratford Station. Many trains pass through here, such as the TFL rail, the DLR, the Jubilee line, and sometimes the CTC and Overground. So pretty much, what we're looking at here is pretty much one of the biggest areas in Newham. Right here, you can see like a train behind me. You can see a train that used to run from here and what we believe would be Bristol in 1933. Up there, as you can see, is probably one of the biggest shopping centres in East London right now. Up there is a shopping centre called Westfield, where many different people from different areas will come, shop, and sometimes socialise. This different people from different areas will come together, and they can talk and everything. Also, down there we have Stratford Centre, which is another shopping place. And yeah, thank you. Pause. Mashad.
Hi, you're joined by me again, Mashad Ahmed, and today we're in Stratford. So we've just travelled from North Woolwich Beckside to Stratford now, and this is the famous Westfield shopping centre, which is one of the biggest shopping centres in the whole of Europe. Even though we're not even in Europe, it's one of the biggest in Europe, and this is what attracts a lot of tourists and a lot of people to come here, whether it is to shop for their homes, for themselves, or whatever it may be, take something back to their original country. They always come to Westfield. And the stadium, which you can see here, this is the London Stadium, which was used for the Olympics in 2012. It's now owned by West Ham United Football Club, who have moved from Upton Park into London Stadium. And it's located near the Olympic Park, which is obviously a nice area to sort of go. And a lot of families, a lot of kids, a lot of people just go there, enjoy the fresh air, and also the natural habitats, as well as the leaves and plants and stuff. Just go and enjoy it there. So yeah, it's you can see the real difference between from where we have travelled in each places. So we went from Barking, Dagenham to now North Woolwich to then travelled through Beckton. Also, we're gonna be going to East Ham to see the contrast between East London, the diversity where there's so much differences, where there's people of all ages, of all backgrounds, and of all social classes. And one area looks so similar to the central London rather than the East London itself, but it's located in East London. So this you could say is more like central London. However, it is still in the London borough of Newham, which is labelled as being one of the most deprived areas in the whole of the UK. So it's crazy to sort of think that. So yeah, and you also got an Orbit, which they built for the London 2012 Olympics, and that's still there. And yeah, it's just great scenery. We also have the Halo, which is nearby in Stratford, where a lot of people get their apartments there. As well as that, one of the most famous people to have lived there, KSI, who is a famous YouTuber, he used to live at the Halo. So yeah, a lot of things to do here, and a lot of people that come here to visit, whether it's for touristic aspirations or whether it may be just they want to visit the area, they want to go shopping, they want to experience a match in one of the biggest stadiums in the UK, London Stadium. A lot of things to do here, and we're just going to be travelling around and try and grab some people and speak to them. But yeah, this is Westfield, Stratford, London Stadium behind me. Thank you. So one other point before we leave, one of the most upcoming artists in the UK, very big musician right now, Jay Huss. He's from Stratford, he's from this area. I'm not sure if he still lives here, but he's been born and raised here. And this is the area where he received his most inspiration from. He used to to play around here with his friends. I used to attend a school not too far away from here. And, this is the community that sort of made one of the biggest artists in the UK game right now. So it's another point as to why this city is so significant. So yeah.
Okay, so now we're here in East Ham. In my opinion, this may be one of the most racially diverse areas in Newham. As you know, as you can see, people from different ethnicities, what's called, they're all here living together. This, this leads to a great what's called community cohesion, as most of the people here seem happy and they see like they can be themselves here. Also, however, some people may believe that um, the recent scenarios could cause the community cohesion that has been around here to kind of like deteriorate. As last week, a man with a gun, some people with knives, were seen to walk around here, what's called causing harm to some people. Then this may cause the level of cohesion to deteriorate, as people may start to outcast people from certain ethnicities, races, religions, and different backgrounds. About East Ham is famous people such as Idris Elba and a rapper known as Kano were born, raised, and they lived around East Ham. This could prove our point as to how people from this area knew him. One of the poorest, what's called one of the poorest boroughs in East London could provide the world with famous people and show that people from this area can be successful.